evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and joining me just like every single Thursday, we have my good buddy Digger Jim. Jim, what is up with you, sir?
Man, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm here because I want to see Katie's scary stuff. I'm not a huge horror person. So don't scare me too much, but I'm gravitating slowly but surely. Like I'm reading these scary books that people sent me.
Oh,
violence. Yeah, I just finished Zombie Zero.
I just read
Zero, guys.
Well, I just read an old one, Predator, Sands of Blood and Time, before I came on. It was a little too issue mini.
Predator, nice.
Yeah, and I watched Predator again last night because I have to watch it every so often.
That's right.
But without further ado, one of our favorite people to have on the channel, and it's not hyperbole, she is one of the best in our community. We have none other than Katie, K-pop junkie. Katie, how are you doing this evening?
I'm quite all right. How are you guys? I just found an earring back in my shirt. But hello.
There you go.
Hi. How are you? Starting off with a party. That's right. Yes.
And of course, a big horror fan yourself. So we are focusing on horror tonight. But before we do that, give the quick 2 minutes who you are, what your channel's about, where people can find you.
Okay. I have a channel called Kpop_JUNKI, which nothing to do with comics in the name. And I love that I get to force people to talk about K-pop in comics. And most of the time I just use my name to troll people. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, I do artist and creator interviews, and I do campaign promotions for all of the peeps in the comics. I also do random weird late night hangs, and I'm getting back into cards. So look out for some card streams coming up because need to get rid of some cards.
Nice. Now you just got to get back into K-pop again.
I've been into K-pop this entire time. I've been into K-pop 30-some years.
I know. I think you and I probably have the two biggest K-pop listening things.
Probably.
Probably my first 100 selections on my playlist are K-pop songs, and probably 50 of those are Mamamoo. So
nice. Did you see Hwasa is coming for a U.S. tour, which I'm excited about, but she's
already over. Hwasa came, and Moon was already over here.
No, like they just announced Hwasa.
Yeah, she was in Philly though. I was watching the videos of it.
Okay, nice.
But Moon Biola already toured too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's 2 coming up in April that I'm going to.
And hopefully Solar will come over. She just finished her Matahari tour, and then Ween's getting ready to do one.
Yeah, I very excited. I really hope Big Bang comes around. They did just kind of come back. I know G-Dragon would be nice. They're my top peoples. But I really wanted to do Taemin, but I don't like it when they come just do like 2 dates. They usually do like a New York or a California one.
Right.
Like, I don't want to fly all over the place, which is sad. And
yeah, because the concerts are expensive enough as it is, but then having to pay for tickets.
Tickets are nuts.
And
if you get the tickets. You get the tickets yourself, they're good. But if you get the scalper tickets, you're paying like 3 times the price, which is ridiculous. Yeah.
Right.
Because they try to buy them really fast and they resell them, which is just stupid.
But let's go say hi to the crowd, because you guys don't want to listen to me and Katie talk K-pop all night.
I mean, you can turn it into a K-pop show.
That's a whole nother show. All right. First in this evening, Ruby G, a great in our community. How you doing tonight, Ruby? Great to see you. Calm, cool, collected. One of my all-time favorite people, Jerry the Jitterbug. How you doing tonight, Jerry?
Hello.
We got Kate Prime in here to support Katie and the crew. Thank you very much,
Hello.
Kate. Love seeing you. Mm-hmm. We have TM Nerdy. How you doing tonight, Travis? Great to see you, sir.
Hi.
I'm saying hi to everybody. Brian LCS. Good evening, Brian. Yes. And let's see. Oh, Mr. Mark Andrews, Canadian royalty. Good evening. Mr. Gore Vidal, who has me reading my whole first 50-issue run of Conan from Dark Horse. I'm on issue 25 right now, Gore, because you started reading it, and then I had to read it over again, so I am going through it right now.
Perfect.
Just, that whole first run is great. But aggressively relaxing. Good evening, sir. The Jackson Roy Kirk. How you doing tonight, Jackson? Great to see you. I bet Gary has never watched a thing today. That is correct. It is coming up later, though. Yeah, today I was watching Jackson. Today I was watching. Jumped on and caught me watching Space 1999.
Oh, interesting.
Dun.
Right. Cole's Comic Claims. Good evening, Cole. How's it going tonight, sir? Mark, I like both versions. Of course, 1982 is my favorite, but I do like the classic black and white one as well. But if you haven't read the original story by Campbell, you need to read it. It's fantastic. All right, and then we have Are we caught up? Oh, we have the Art and Times of Jay Ryan. Good evening, great to see you. And as more people, my son's Steam wish lists are popping up on the screen. I'm trying to click on things.
Oh, nice.
Buy them all, Gary. Buy them all.
He's
There's
spoiled.
a lot of horror games on there.
Well, he's a big Persona fan, and you probably don't know what that
Oh.
is, Jim. But he just beat Persona 5. He put like 120 hours into it.
Whoa.
And I've been buying him the Persona 5 manga to read, which he's loving.
Nice. Persona's a good series.
He loves it. He gets so absorbed in it. But I will give a quick tip of the hat to those who are getting our notifications and joining us. But we're not here to listen to me and Jim talk. We're here for the horror side of Katie.
Whoa, me.
Right?
Yes.
Now, first, Katie, before you show us your first thing,
Mm-hmm.
what got you into horror? Because you probably, like me, got into it at a young age.
Yes, I was always into horror, which is interesting to me because growing up, I've always loved it, but it never occurred to me to draw horror up until like a couple of years ago. So then I was like, oh, then I dove full force into it. But yeah, no, I was always up watching the dumb movies when they aired on TV all the time. I was huge into watching USA Up All Night whenever they played some dumb stuff. You might see some movies on my list that's probably I found on there.
The USA.
Well, you know what's great about our generation, Katie, is our parents didn't give a shit. It's like, as long as you weren't bothering them, you could do whatever you wanted for the most part.
Get out of here.
Did you kill anybody? Did you get arrested? No, you're good.
Home. Nice.
Or they were going to bed. Like something that was coming on at midnight. They're going to bed. You know, we're gonna watch.
Yeah, my parents didn't care if I stayed up.
Or something.
And they said, "Look, as long as you're up for school and you don't fight us, you're good." And I was always
never able to sleep, so yeah, I was always up. I was never able to sleep, so I was always up watching who knows what at whatever hours.
I was a Letterman junkie. I had to watch David Letterman every night.
Oh, I liked Conan. He was good.
Yeah. I didn't get into him as much, although he is really good. But something about David Letterman, man, I did not miss that show.
Oh.
Dave's top 10 list and Super Dave and just so many fun things. But anyway, your first item, Katie, because we're just already on 8 minutes of tangents.
Oh, that's okay. I don't even know what I threw in this pile, so it's kind of exciting to me when I flip this up and we'll figure out together.
All right, sounds good.
So I went with a different route on this. I went with mostly movie posters. So,
ooh, nice.
I know. So I have way more, but I grabbed kind of my first 12, whatever, that I enjoyed the most. So what do we got here? We've got Return of the Living Dead. Oh. That's right. Tarman. We got Trash. All my good time stuff right here. That's right. So yeah, Return of the Living Dead. And this is actually a really cool poster. It's on parchment paper, which is neat. But get you some of this. I also like that there's zombies and skeletons, but they always have boobs, which is the best part.
It is. Especially part 3.
Oh yeah. Part 3 is great.
Yeah. Now, if you don't pull out a Hell Comes to Frogtown poster tonight, I might have to ban you.
No. Okay. No, I don't think I have that in my list. I almost grabbed a They Live poster though because it was dope. But
oh, nice.
I know.
Now that poster is just a classic from my childhood. Like whenever you saw it, you just knew what you were in for.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like just zombies, but yeah, this is a good series. Go watch it. It's fun. It's stupid and also like super punk.
Now, what's your favorite entry in that series? Is it that one?
I love this one. Even though 3 is pretty good, but yeah, I love this one the best.
I love 3. I don't know, something about like
her visuals
aspect of it was just so good.
Her visuals for that zombie babe were quite amazing, and I love 3. So yeah, but yeah, I like it. There you go. So that's that one. enjoy zombie boobs. There you go. Too bad Pops is in the chat because he gets some zombie boobs.
Or then I always liked how everything you shot exploded in those movies.
Oh yeah, good times.
Like the whole head would explode and whole
Right.
arms would come off.
Yeah. Oh no, that was fun. It was just
those
great
80 guns
scene.
were
The
powerful.
ambulance scene is the best. So they're just people ripping people to shreds in there. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, and you always thought, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I always thought, like, when I was watching those, like, the people who are acting in them got to be having the most fun ever. Just like,
Oh yeah, it's always a good time. I always have really good soundtracks too. They're always like, just remind me of the drive-in. Like, I just want to go to the drive-in and like watch a bunch of dumb movies. Like, that's where that's what I want to be at on a warm summer night. Let's go.
I know, we have a couple drive-ins near us, and my kid's never been to one. I'm thinking of this summer taking him to his first drive-in movie.
Yeah,
but they're only open like 4 months of the year.
We had one not even 10
long.
minutes from here. It was called Jolly Roger. We pretty much lived there the entire summer. So,
and remember, we didn't even have like where you had to go to a radio station. You had those little metal boxes you put on your window, and it was all tinted.
If your windows sucked, you couldn't hear nothing. Exactly.
And I call the guy Canadian royalty, and look how he treats me in the chat.
Yeah.
When you say stuff like that, it just encourages you. Jackson doesn't need encouragement, Mark.
No, not at all.
All right, Katie, number 2.
All right. I don't know what this is, but it was on my wall before because I see the tape marks. And we have, yes, one of my favorite movies of all times that I did find watching on USA Up All Night. It is Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama. That's right.
I've never seen that one.
I've never seen that.
I'm sorry. You've never seen
That's got to be on Tubi, right?
Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, so first of all, this is Spider, but it really annoys me because the artist decided to take Babs' head and put it over Linnea Quigley's body, but Babs is also right there. How dare they? Linnea Quigley is a horror goddess, and she needs to be seen. And it's terrible that they did this, but they recently just made a remake of this with most of the original cast. I have not seen it yet because it is my most beloved movie, but here, check out this painted poster cover. I don't know why they put her head on Linnea's body, which doesn't make sense to me, but this is also the same.
Especially when she's on the poster in another spot.
Exactly. I don't know if they couldn't just get the rights to her face or something because she was super popular at the time, but yeah, they put Babs' head on Linnea Quigley's body.
I'm watching that this week.
Oh, do it. Yes.
That's one I've never seen, and I've seen almost all of them.
Legit stupid, but it's fun. It's any dumb site that you could possibly think of. It's
I love stupid horror, like Lesbian Vampire Killers is one of my favorite.
Yes, that's a good one. It's really good. My mom even enjoys that movie. It's stupidly good. But yes, this was on my wall until recently, and I took this down so I could put a whole nother wall of movie posters up there. So,
but look at that 80s, 90s poster art. It's so good.
I know. It's a hand painted. You can watch the guy paint it. But yeah, if you go back and watch it, he puts her head on this body for whatever reason. But no, this is Linnea Quigley. You don't know, she was also trash in Return of the Living Dead. Yes. Get over there.
Katie's putting that artist on notice.
Right. How dare you? Yes, that's right.
It's 100% free on Tubi, Gary.
You're gonna have them on the
tonight.
If you had to pay to watch that movie, I'd be very shockingly surprised.
Right.
Well, it's weird because, there's some stuff that just won't go to Tubi, and I'm like, why not? Why is it here? It should be.
The UK of that name, though, is actually called The Imp. They have it, like a lot of movies, especially horror movies, are called something different in a foreign country, which is bizarre.
Yes.
But, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Tubi. You got all that 80s schlock.
Tubi is the best. They have the dumbest stuff. I'm a good, put on a binge worthy, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna binge watch it. We'll draw along to it. I don't care. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
we're on a werewolf kick and watch all the werewolf stuff.
Yeah.
It's right there on Tubi. It might be going on tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch this tonight instead of the thing again.
Yes. No, it's good, stupid fun. Also, in the same line of that one, I don't know what I haven't done with my movie poster and or movie at the time, but Night of the Demons with
I love Night of the Demons.
Yes. I don't really care for the remake too much, but the original ones are the best. So yes.
Oh,
Hi,
I love
James.
the original ones, and those
listen, you
those
watch
are like
them all.
must watches for me when I was young too. I watched Night of the Demons so many times.
Yeah, it's kind of a classic. Like I don't listen, James. We watched a lot of dumb horror stuff together over the years, which is quite fantastic. So if you don't know, James is part of the low grades, and every year we do 31 nights of low grade horror. You watch dumb movies together. Yes, but no, I love Night of the Demons. It's fantastic.
Yeah, this is my favorite Night of the Demons.
Yeah, Angela.
It's just so good.
It's really good. I
And
love
when
Angela.
you watch it, you have no idea what you're in store for. And then when it ends, you're like, that was awesome.
Yeah. Yes, it's amazing. And also, I really love to keep Halloween related movies, like trick or treating Halloween during the month of like October kind of thing. But
Right.
I watch horror all year long. So to me, Night of the Demons just epitome of Halloween. So yes.
Just as long as you don't have
The best way, no, that's the best way to store your lipstick. I don't know what you're talking about.
right.
Yeah.
I read it wrong at first. When I read, I was like, "Oh, okay."
You listen. You knew the moment you saw lipstick, you knew where that was going. Yes.
Yep. All right, number. We had what?
I don't know. This is
Dad and
3.
Sorority Babes. Number
We're
3.
on 3. All right. Then we got this. We got Hellraiser.
Yes.
And if you don't know, this is signed by Doug Bradley, and he called me a sneaky little shit when we met because I kind of went to get up and leave because we talked for so long, and I forgot to pay the man. So he called me a sneaky little shit, and then he told me he was going to see me help. Oh yeah, I hugged him. Listen, I hugged this man. He's adorable.
He's the only pinhead.
He's the only pinhead, but yes, it says "See you in hell," and he called me a sneaky little shit. Yes, I can listen to this man talk for hours. His panels are fantastic. If you ever seen him, he's fantastic, and he is coming back to Astronomicon this year. I'm very excited to see what else he has coming up here because he is in some Batman-related stuff as well. He plays Joe Cool.
So you and I have something in common. I also have a personalized Doug Bradley picture. I have a black and white pinhead. Hellraiser is one of my Pinhead is my favorite horror villain because he's smart and he's got presence.
Very intellectual, but I also love the amazing special effects that goes into all of these movies, and even in the crappier newer ones, which are amazing. They stick to the SFX, which I am huge on practical effects. It's an art in itself and it's a dying form. If people need to have more special effects, no more CGI. Let's go. Give this.
And they also, a lot of people say, "Oh, 1 and 2 are so good." I like 3 and 4 as well. The first 4, I like all 4 of the first 4.
They're all listen, I love them all. I love it when they bring out any of the other dudes in there. It's fun. Cenobites are sexy.
And of course, if you want to talk about scream queens, you got Ashley Lawrence is up there.
Oh yeah, it's good times. But yes, great cinematics in this. It's fantastic.
And also the score of that movie is fantastic.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing I like about horror movies. They do really good soundtracks. Yes.
And I'm a huge Clive Barker fan. I've read Clive Barker since I was 12 years old. Yeah,
Clive Barker's got some good stuff. He's got some weird comics that are fantastic. But sorry about the glare. Let me see if
it's fine.
Turn this down just a wee bit. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. But there we have Pinhead.
Right. And he was never Pinhead in the book. That name came in the movies.
Right.
Yeah, so that's good times.
I even have a Pinhead bobblehead.
Ooh, I don't have that, but I want one. I'm making my little horror stuff over here. I have Freddy, Jason, all the good ones over in that area, but I need me a Pinhead, so we're going to be looking for that.
And what was it in 4 that the demon? Her name was Angela too, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember real quick. Angelique.
Yeah.
Like she was creepy too. She was great. But all right, number 4.
All right, number 4. Let's find out. What is it? Oh, here we go. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, only because Chop Top is one of my favorite sexiest dudes of all time. If you can't see, this is signed by Bob Elmer, who is Leatherface. There we go. Boom. If you don't know, Bill Moseley plays Chop Top, and it is a sexy good time. I'm only sad that I couldn't find my sexy Chop Top painting. print that I could show you guys, but there he is, little chop top.
Yeah,
Right,
people
right
only know him from True Blood now.
What?
True Blood.
Well,
Chop
Bill
top?
Mosley. Wasn't that him?
Bill Mosley. Bill Mosley.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong Mosley.
No, Bill Mosley. Bill. That's that douche that played Bill in the actual show. Wasn't he married to Anne Paquin?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about Otis. We're talking about.
Yep.
Yes. Which I'm sad I forgot to grab that as well.
confused.
But yes, I also have that within reach of me, which I should have grabbed too. But this is all kind of together in one thing. Yeah. There you go. Bam. So that's that one. Even though I watched 3 more than anything in my lifetime, 2 has a special place in my heart because it's pure cheese. And my boy Chop Top. Yes. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now,
there you have it.
So already you got a cool mix because it's not just slasher, you got supernatural, you got zombie, you got camp,
yes,
and you got some gore heavy.
Yes, and these are not by far anywhere done. And I was gonna grab a couple of them, and I was gonna grab Crow as my number 1. And I know that's supernatural, but I'm trying to stick it more to my actual genre of horror than like supernatural thriller type thing. You know what I mean? So yes. So there's that.
So is slasher your favorite horror?
Yes.
Okay.
I love just cheesy 80s slasher dumb creature stuff is really good. I like anything with good makeup.
Yeah, I love creature, but I love supernatural and I like and demonic too.
Yes, me too, because I love drawing that stuff. So I'm one for like putting a movie on and drawing along to it. So like that kind of stuff inspires me. So
well, and a lot of people will put demonic in the supernatural category, and I think that's its whole own category.
It's kind of separate because you have your own, like you got like the occultish, demonic kind of things, and you have like supernatural stuff. But yeah, supernatural is such a huge range of things that you kind of need a break.
It's too big a blanket.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to be able to narrow it down.
All right.
Number 5. Werewolf supernatural. But,
is it 5?
Yeah.
All right, we're flying through these. So, what do we got here? We got Halloween. Yes. Listen, these are in no really particular order. I kind of just threw these together because I just love so many things. And yes. And very nice. But yeah, Michael Myers will always be up there. Not just SNL Michael Myers, but Michael Myers is up there. He's good. I love the soundtrack. Phenomenal. He's just a tall dude, that wants to, just go on a murder spree, which also is interesting too, because it's kind of occultish. If you watch some of the ones where they get down deep into his lore, that they branched it off in like 3 different angles of that. So yeah. So there you go.
Taylor Wonder
I had a harder time watching Halloween. I had a harder time watching Halloween. I can watch all of the Freddy's.
All of the Freddy's. I loved it. What?
Jim said something, and I accidentally talked over him. I was trying to have him say it again.
I had a harder time watching the Halloweens than I did the Freddy. All the Freddy ones I've watched with no problem, but for some reason, man, I mean that Halloween shit scared me. I was like,
he was just listen. When you're coming at you with a William Shatner Halloween mask, auto coveralls. I mean, he doesn't say a single word in any of these movies. I don't think. You kind of just have a walking beast here.
Now, Tate, I just watched the original Halloween like 2 months ago.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's just my least favorite Carpenter film.
Yes, and I actually have a love in my heart for all the movies in the franchise, even 3. Even though 3, I don't really consider a Halloween film, but it is, Season of the Witch. It is interesting, but yeah, they did some weird timeline stuff with the Halloween franchise, but I'm here for it. I love it. And
now, what'd you think of the new ones that just came out?
Okay, I like the first one. The second one's okay, and I know James's favorite movie of all time is Halloween Ends. So he needs to rewatch all 3 of those immediately. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there you go. There's Halloween, Michael Myers. Bam.
No, I didn't. I didn't say I didn't want to watch. I'm just telling you, it scared the shit out of me when when it first came out. I was more terrified of the Halloween than I was any of the Freddy Krueger stuff. Look, this is not. I mean, I'm not a huge horror fan, so when I start watching them, I'm like legit going, "Oh my god, he's gonna kill somebody else again."
So there you have it. Boom. So there's that one. Whatever.
So to the Art and Times of Jay Ryan, the thing is my all-time favorite movie ever, and I get picked on about it all the time because I still watch it 3 to 5 times a week. There's been 1 or 2 weeks or more that I've watched it every day, but you know, we don't have any addiction problems over here.
No, none at all.
None whatsoever.
20 feet of snow up there. There's nothing else to do. Just plug it in and watch.
Right, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite comfort movie. Like if I'm just in a bad mood, I put in the thing, and I'm like,
it's got a great cast. Also, amazing special effects.
Well, that's not so bad. Right? These guys are getting killed.
I mean, come on, you got Wilford Brimley with a gun and an axe. Trying to kill guys.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. The morphing scenes, though, they're fantastic.
They are.
Yeah.
Number 6, and one of my rabbit holes, Katie, is people reacting to watching the thing for the first time. I watch those on YouTube. There's 2 movies I like to watch people react to because they have the most surprising reactions. One is The Thing, and the other one is Tropic Thunder.
Oh
yes.
God, yeah.
Oh, Ghost of Mars is a great movie. I actually love
Ghost of Mars.
Ghost of Mars. Yeah. That movie does not get enough love, but yeah, that's a good one. All right. If you can't tell from behind me, I also did not want to rip anything off my walls at the moment. So if you can't tell, I'm huge into the Universal Monsters. That's where my love lies. I love the artistry that is happening with those. And then we have Frankenstein.
Nice. Is he your favorite Universal monster?
I kind of equally love them all, but I do really love Bride of Frankenstein only because it's sad. She did not choose that life. She did not choose anything to do with Frankenstein. She actually died of fright because of Frankenstein. But yes, I do love them. I love them all. They're just equally lovable in every aspect. So
now I've always been a werewolf guy. But I almost as equally to the werewolf, I love Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
and that's one that just hasn't been used enough.
Yes, there's some really good visuals. Oh, I could have grabbed a lot of my sketch covers that I picked up recently that are a bunch of monsters. But yeah, no, I love. There's something just really cool about the visuals of just the monsters back in the day. The Phantom of the Opera. You have Frankenstein, Invisible Man, Wolfman, Dracula. They're just kind of fantastic. And you love it
because they weren't cardboard monsters, right? Every time you watch, you had empathy for them.
Yes,
they were acted with empathy.
Yes, and so Tate, if you see around here, like pretty much everything around my back wall is Bride of Frankenstein. However, that right there is one of the most gorgeous stills of all time. That is from the movie, but it's from the Mummy. It's the love interest from back in like the Egyptian time. I forgot her name, but she's gorgeous. So
yeah, she is.
Yeah. So Frankenstein. There you go. Boom.
Yeah. And her Egyptian costume was a little risque for that time too.
Yeah, that's the one that's right there. But yes, it's gorgeous. The amount of artistry. Seriously, you can take any still in a Unimon movie and pause it, and it's just a piece of art. It looks like art, and I am here for it and appreciate it.
The Mummy kills me though because it ends so abruptly. You know, like with her love interest and the Mummy guy, and all of a sudden, you know, as soon as they kill him, it's like that's it, just done. It just goes cut the music. You're like, oh, all right, that's the wrap up, I guess.
I know. I bought the Unimonster Essentials collection or whatever. It's got like 30 some movies on it. It's fantastic. I have not watched them all yet. I'm very excited to go watch these. So very cool.
Now, are you enjoying the Universal Monster comics that they've been coming out with, the series?
Oh yeah, yes. I really love any of those, and I'm very much into seeing that kind of stuff come back because it makes people fall in love with the stuff over again and get like a whole new appreciation for it. So yes.
Well, that and there's for me, my opinion, there's a certain amount of wonder that's been lost in horror movies that those invoke, right? wow, like it's like watching a Ray Harryhausen movie. There's a certain amount of escapism and wonder that they have that you just don't get that feeling all the time from today's movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're watching Ray Harryhausen, you know it's fake, and you're having the best time ever watching it.
Right.
Oh, that's like some of the best stuff is like the cheesy stuff. Like Elvira was pure camp, Vampira pure camp, but she was kind of more serious than Elvira. It's the best. I love it. Zombo, let's go. All of this stuff is amazing. I love it all.
Exactly, Tate. All right, number 7.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think I know what it is based on the backing. And yes, we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That is my kid's favorite movie.
It's amazing. Shorty, let's go.
Shorty's his favorite.
Yes, I need to get in on the game that's out at the moment, but this is literally one of the stupidest, most favorite movies of all time. The visuals are quite stunning. It's just stupid. It's just a stupid fun watch. You cannot not love this movie. And Glenn, I know this is your all-time favorite movie. So, yes.
Yeah, and they don't key down the violence in it at all. It's hilarious.
Oh, no, it's hilarious, but it's also really stupid mean, too, because when they go get our leading lady out of the room, there probably is other people alive in there, and they're like, we're just going to save her. Just screw everybody else. We're just taking her out of here. That's fun. But, yes, here, just get you in on some of this sick clown action. Yes, the cotton candy pods is what I'm talking about right there. But yes, the popcorn, little monster guys.
Yeah, I had to buy my kid has the shorty costume for Halloween with like a good mask too. But we also had to buy him the ray gun and the
ray gun's fantastic. Yeah, they still have that for sale. It's great. I gotta get that. My favorite panel of all time is when they come around here because if you guys don't know, they repurposed the foam monsters for Ernest Scared Stupid to the Trolls.
And Taylor says the sheriff is great in that.
Yeah, right there. Yes, he's fantastic. He's always like, "Oh, you stupid kids, get out of here!" And like doesn't believe nothing. But yeah, it's fantastic. But yeah, it's got great humor. It's just stupid. It's fun. And yes, the Dino hand puppet for the win. We all know that was Glenn's favorite part. Yeah.
And out of all those observed ones at the time, like that. The Blob, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
This one and the Blob were the two that really stood out of all that schlocky stuff that they put out then.
Oh,
do you remember the stuff as well?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. All good time stuff. And Tate actually has a really good question. If I could see it for a second. Yeah, I'm super behind on movies, but what's my favorite modern movie? Okay, so when I say modern, I'm going to go from anywhere around late 90s and to now because there's just kind of all kinds of stuff. But I would say Scream is a really good franchise for modern movies. But yeah. I know, listen, I know you had to see this, but yeah, I actually have the other actual movie poster as well. This one was somebody's art that I picked up at Motor City the last time I was there. I was like, I need to have this because this is dope. So this is going on my wall now. But yeah,
that merch is expensive for them.
Oh yeah. It's good time stuff. But yes, so I had to see this. And I saw this and I had to grab it because yes, this is my go-to stupid movie that I will put on it anytime. So yes.
Right, and it's had a resurgence in like the last 4 years.
Yes, because they just came out with the game. I don't know if it's still in a beta or whatever, but yes, there is a game that just came out for this, and they're supposed to be remaking it or doing another one, something. So I'm very excited for this. So let's go clowns. We need more clowns in our lives.
Well, hopefully they don't bad CGI it.
Yeah, I hope not. Yeah.
All right, number 8.
Yeah. So there we go. This I think I know what it is. And it's interesting because it's just a piece of art that goes along with the movie. And yes, we have Lucy from Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie. So,
Lucy.
Yes. This chick is an amazing painter. When I was at Motor City, Phil actually ended up buying an original piece of art from her because the art was just so lovely. But yes, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I believe I was in the 4th grade when this movie came out and went to go see it. The visual in this movie are stunning. The costumes are stunning. The soundtrack, holy moly, is probably amazing. But yes, take a look at it's just gorgeous. But yes, Bram Stoker's Dracula. is just phenomenal. It is a work of art. So I very much appreciate movies that are just like they all look like art. So yeah.
But like every scene in that movie was like really artistic.
Yes.
Like the cinematography in it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I actually saw that in the theater, Katie.
I did too. I saw it in the 4th grade in the movie theater when it came out. Probably not the bestest of supposed to be saying that, but we saw it. But yeah, no, the lace detail on this work is just gorgeous. Yeah, this is not it's a print of her oil paintings, but her paintings in person are just phenomenal.
Right? Yeah, that is like top notch. That's incredible.
It's so good. Yeah, I don't know if you could read the art down here. She signed it. No, I could post the artist.
Well, that and like the paleness of it fits for the thematic matter of it.
Oh yeah, I want to get this framed to put on my back wall with the rest of my Universal kind of monsters. But dude, it's so pretty. Like I can't even say anything else about it. It's just so pretty. But yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula, amazing. Just super. It's probably one of my favorite movies. It's just because the artistry, the acting, and then
And shout out the artist one more time.
I can't remember the name of this artist, but Phil actually bought an original art piece from her. I forgot to put the thing on the back but I have it. But yes, I'm hoping to have her on my show sometime because she does absolutely insane work. It's gorgeous. So.
Right. Yeah, that is definitely stunning.
Yes, need to get more stuff from her because it's great. Yeah. So bam, there's that. Lucy. I also love that you got the bite marks on her neck too. So yes.
Right.
Bam. Ta-da. There you go. Got that one. There.
So Lucy over Mina.
Yes. Me. Yeah.
It's weird because in some movies they combine the two characters into one. You're like, why?
No, you need to separate. There's a whole totally reason why they're separate. The one is like trying to go out and get free. The other one's like, no. Yeah. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Number 9.
So this is actually my. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. What's happening? I got stuck. Well, that's okay. I'll do that one. But it got stuck on there for a minute. So, yeah. My favorite guy is Jason. Not Tommy. Screw Tommy. Tommy is the worst. But yes, this is from Cabin Peace West. Let's go. And Friday the 13th. 8 is my all-time favorite movie. This is not 8, but this is right here, and that is Kane Hodder, who was my favorite. My favorite Jason. Yes. Yeah.
Now,
8's the best. It's so
why
stupid.
8?
Because it's so stupid. Come on. Jason takes Manhattan. I would have taken the pieces I have off in front of me down, but yeah, old Tommy sucks. Rip to Tommy, but yeah, Kane Hodder is my favorite of all time Jasons, and it's just so cheesy. Come on, the boxing scene where he just boxes that guy's head off, it's just so stupid. They're on a boat. It's just dumb. It's the best. I love him. So yeah.
Well, and a lot of people, their guilty pleasure favorite Jason movie is 10.
Oh yeah. That's a good one too. But no, this one forever beloved in my heart. It's amazing.
Well, and these movies are like the same reason you watch these, like the same reason you watch the Final Destinations, right? Just for the kills. You're watching them for the inventive kills.
Yeah. So so no. I don't know what it is about 8. It's just fantastic. I watched that more times than anything. It's just amazing. So
all right. So what is your favorite all-time kill in a Jason movie?
The sleeping bag ones. Come on. This is just...
It is a good one.
Yeah. The sleeping bag scene. Yeah, they recreated that in the space one, which is fantastic. But yeah. Gotta love it. And I really wanted to wear my Jason mask, but I forgot to put my contacts on. So yeah. There you have it. Way to go, Camp Crystal Lake.
There you go. And
I'm very excited. I really do hope that actually becomes a thing and they do it. But yeah, this here is actually a reproduction mask that I won from Corpses for Conversations last year. And it is a replica of, I believe, 7. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, it's a fully functional mask. You can wear it and everything. Fantastic. I love that.
Well, and I'm sure like the Jason masks are like the Freddy claws, right? There's everyone's got like their favorite movie mask of which one.
Yeah, because they evolved because the first couple weren't actually Jason, so there was like random
or the
masks and
bag.
things. Yeah. Yes. What we got here? What we got? What have we got?
Number 10.
Number 10. All right. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna play this one, and then I have two other things because this is the 10-1-1.
Right.
So yes. And then we have Evil Dead. I cannot speak
Yes.
more about this movie. Anything to do with this franchise is my all-time favorite. Ashley J. Williams.
My gosh,
is
I
my
love
hubby.
that new franchise.
It's the best, but anything to do with this is most amazing. Yeah.
And the series was so good too.
Oh, it was so stupid because he plays Bruce Campbell is just a legend when it comes to playing just camp cheese stuff. So
my name is Bruce.
Yes, My Name is Bruce is one of my favorite. Is fantastic. Jack of all trades as well. It's just so
I
stupid,
love Jack
yes.
of all trades. It's so good.
He is my guy. I adore him, and yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just to me super stupid camp, and then like it's just dumb. Plus Bruce Campbell is Bay. You are correct, Tate. He is the ultimate Bay. Yes. So there we go. My guy. Just take a look at his studly self.
And then once you get to the third one, and they just embrace full camp.
Yeah.
Some of the lines in that are so
It's
funny.
so dumb. Listen, I love Army of Darkness as well because the bad guy was actually Bill Moseley, who was Chop Top. So get on that. But yeah, no, this actually has a near and dear place in my heart because I forced my mom to take me and my bro to this Army of Darkness opening weekend, and she hated every minute of it. So then every time my brother comes over for holidays, we end up watching something to do with the Evil Dead series.
And you know, when the TV series came out, Ash vs. the Evil Dead, and they're adding 2 characters, I was like, no way, you can't. All you need is Bruce. And then like I watched the first episode, I was like, oh my gosh, Kelly and Pablo are so awesome.
They're so good. Yeah, and I love Lucy Lawless in there too.
Ruby, yeah.
Yeah.
I like. I've always since Xena. I've been a Lucy guy.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. I mean, he was also in the Xena. You gotta love some Bruce. He's everywhere. He's fantastic. But yeah, so there we go. Boom. There you have it. My 10.
And that was like, I don't know. I can't count the amount of times I've seen that movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. I watch it all the time. I'll just put it on all the time. Yeah.
And even though the first one's serious, I love it.
Yeah, it's just stupid. It's fantastic.
Like I like every iteration of it, from the serious first one to the half serious, half campy second to the completely campy third, and then just he becomes like a caricature, and it still works.
Right.
Yes.
But that claymation ending in the first one, which goes on for like 8 minutes, it's like amazing.
Yeah, and they brought a lot of the claymation back in Army of Darkness, which I love that they kind of do a lot of weird, interesting things in those movies, and I am here for it.
And one of my little favorite scenes from the third one is when they're kicking all the skeleton army's ass, and you had the one star like, "Let's get the hell out of here."
I love that, and I love the little dudes that come and attack Bruce in Army of Darkness. Those are fun.
Yeah, like he's like a lily, like they're the Lilliputians. Yeah, so good.
I love that.
And all the Stooges jokes in it.
Yes, it's just fun, stupid times. You know, Boomstick, baby. Yeah, groovy.
Shop smart, shop as smart.
That's right. You can't. Those are the best. It's fantastic.
Dude, Kate Lucy was awesome on the show. When she came on, I was like, oh my gosh.
I know, that's exciting. She's another one. Looks absolutely fantastic. Good for her. Yeah.
But she knows how to embrace the camp too.
Yeah.
But all right, number your next one, number 11.
11. What is there? What was there?
Well,
whatever. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna do this one, but it's my all-time favorite.
Nice.
Probably more than anything, it's the Monster Squad. Rip to Horace. He actually died in real life as a kid, but this is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. It is also one of my favorite non-Universal Monster movies of all time, and it is the Monster Squad. Wolfman's got nards. Yeah, it's the best. Yes.
I love Monster Squad.
It is so good. Come on.
And I really like what they did with Frankenstein in that movie.
Yes, they made him like kind of human and like kind of had a soul, kind of redeemed him from his
Right. So I loved what they
other
did with him, but I
days.
hated what they did to Creature from the Black Lagoon.
He didn't get enough airtime.
He got shafted in that movie.
Yes. Also, if you guys don't know, this is was it Uncle Randy, whatever, the guy that plays the football guy, Napoleon Dynamite. That's who played him. That's who played him back in the day. Yes. So yes, Monster Squad. Bam. Take it all in. It's amazing. So yes, there you have it. So yeah, bam. It's fantastic. I love this movie. I kind of want to watch it.
It is,
Now.
and all the monsters look great in it too.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? They did like a poll like a couple of years back as best vampire movie, best Dracula, and like this guy won best Dracula.
He was completely menacing in that movie.
Yes, it was so good. I also loved it too because that's when I kind of fell in love with the Brides of Dracula in this movie. There's just something like eerie but romantic about it. It's awesome, but I'm not sure why he has so many. But you know, I get it. Yeah. So yeah, good times.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
That is a great call.
Yes, good times. Also, I did not want to rip the next one off my wall, so I grabbed. Oh, Nike didn't fall off my thing. So I grabbed something else to show you. Sort of a movie poster. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, one of my favorite things of all time, if you guys don't know what this is the omnibus for Trick or Treat here. There's Sam. He's my favorite little dude of all time. But yes, Trick or Treat. There you go.
Nice. And fun little like anthology with interweaving stories.
Yes. And this is the comic one that actually has extra stories in it.
Now, aren't you surprised that they never made more? Because it was an anthology movie. They could have just made a whole series.
Well, they're working on that. So they just did. This was a Kickstarter from 2 Halloweens ago, and they had new material in it. And then they just did another Kickstarter this year, and they are trying to come up with more material because they already have it written in the book forms. So.
I know, yes. But I'm saying we need another movie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They came out with a whole bunch of new material for comics, but they're going to be coming out with another.
Oh, I'm sorry. Movie. I totally missed that because I was looking at the art.
Yeah, well, the art is phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But the art for the comics is good. And at the back, Stu does some amazing stuff.
Oh, wow.
With the newer books, but the art's great.
You really nice hardback, too.
Detail. Yeah. Oh, no, they did a phenomenal job on this Kickstarter. It was great. If you go check it out, go for it. But yeah, they did a second one as well. That came out not too long ago, but yes, go get you some of this. And it is, if you see here, 15th anniversary collection. So this was from like a year or 2 ago. But yes, Trick or Treat, one of my favorites. Yeah. Bam. Go get you some Sam. It is literally one of the best Halloween movies of all time. No lie. It's fantastic. And I love how all the stories like kind of interweb within each other. So it's great. So yeah, there you have it. Bam.
Very nice. That protective case is sweet.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, can you see?
Yeah, that's
I like the spine. Get on there. They do some great stuff. So if you ever see their Omnis, pick them up. They do a really wonderful job with their Omnis on Kickstarter. You can get a bunch of extra stuff too, which is lovely. But yeah, they do a phenomenal job. It's quite sturdy. So
nice.
So there you have it. That's all my stuff, but nowhere near, because I have such a huge love for horror. It's really hard to bring stuff. I probably have a more love for horror than comics because I actually have a ton of horror comics as well.
Right.
I just don't know where none of my stuff is because I moved around.
Now, what was the last horror movie you watched recently?
Oh, so that would have been anything during October, which I had to stop because I had weird medical stuff happen. So I haven't really been watching movies since then, but I will be going back to finish all the movies that I missed during the 31 Days of Low Grade Horror. I haven't really watched any
watching horror.
Yeah, no, I've had way too much weird stuff happen. So yeah, I'll be getting back into all of that soon. So yeah.
Nice. Well, that was awesome. One, I love art. So seeing the movie posters and everything is just always fun.
Oh, me too. So when I come to Astronomicon, they have a lot of really good movie poster vendors. That's where I got all of these from. They're like super
Right.
cheap, but they have such really good quality. But I've been picking up more of the movie posters because I love putting that for my TV here when I'm watching movies. So yes.
And also, I mean, still to this day, when I take my kid to the theater, we still, before we even go in, we walk all the movie posters and just look at the art on
Yeah,
them.
I love movie posters. I love the big giant ones because I know J2 has a ton of those. Like he has to roll them out on his floor. They're
Right.
fantastic. Like the drive-in posters, yeah, they're awesome. I love those.
They're not always easy to get either.
Mm-mm. No, man, if you find the really old school, like it's like they're 4-part ones for the Universal Monster ones, holy moly, those things are expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Movie posters are, and the old classic ones, they go for big, big money.
Huge monies, yeah. So which is really cool. I like the reproductions because they do a great job, and I like that they do like the parchment paper or like they do something to like make them stand out, which are nice. But yeah, I can't wait to put this wall up here. It's gonna be fantastic.
So you got 2 autographs, right? You had Kane Hodder.
3. I had more. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that you showed tonight. You showed
Yeah,
Kane
I showed
Hodder
3.
and you showed Doug Bradley.
Yeah, and I showed Bob Elmore.
Yep, I'm sorry, and Bob Eller. Now,
Yeah.
if there's someone else's autograph you could get in horror, whose would it be?
Probably Linnea Quigley. I would love to meet her. She's my favorite go-to horror babe of all time. So I would love to meet her. She's adorable. So, and Felissa Rose. Felissa Rose, I believe, might be coming back around to some conventions. If you don't know her, the OG Sleepaway Camp actress. So yes.
Yep.
Which is another
movie
good
you
one.
never forget if you watched it at the right time.
Yes, it had like one of the greatest twists of all time at the end. Yes.
Yes. And I'll never ruin it because if you've never seen it and you watch it, you get to the end and you're just like, what?
Like, whoa. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What movie is this?
Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp. And
Sleepaway Camp?
Everyone that talks about her says she's like the biggest sweetie.
Yeah. Oh, she's adorable. You can tell she really loves her fan.
Wow. Yeah. You've never seen it, Jim?
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Jim, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's
on Tubi. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm picking one.
No, add it to your watch list because you said you're not into like really creepy, scary movies. It's not really creepy, scary. It's kind of shot in like third person.
Right.
Okay.
So you don't really see a lot of like it's kind of just dumb. It's fun. Yeah.
Right. It's a little campy, but the ending just takes it to another
super
level.
Campy because it takes place at camp.
You got to watch it, Jim. It's a classic. And if it's never been ruined for you, watch it before it's ruined for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely.
Because I saw it before, I never had it ruined for me. So when I got to the ending, I was just like, oh my God.
Shocking.
I like that.
But yeah, great show, Katie. Those are awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I try to change them up a little bit because I know J2 has some of my beloved stuff too, but some of the stuff I figured you didn't really see some of the art pieces before, so I'd rather show some of that off. So yeah. I also have a very huge love for horror backpacks. I'm currently rocking my Scream one, but I have Edward Scissorhands and I have my Jason one over there, but I have a whole ton of them that I like to rotate all over the place. So yeah, those are fun.
See, I don't really consider Edward Scissorhands horror. I consider it dark fantasy.
It's dark fantasy, but it also kind of throws into that kind of like horror as well, because it's kind of like spooky, because I also like Sleepy Hollow, but it's all part of that kind of like just icons of like whatever spookiness. If it's spooky, I'll throw it in.
But the great thing about Edward Scissorhands is the same thing that's great about the Universal Monsters. There's empathy in the character.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you feel for the character.
That show didn't scare me at all. I mean, I watched that.
And Jim's a wuss.
And I'm a wuss. Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Sleepy Hollow didn't bother me either. You know what? I don't think any of the like Bram Stoker's Dracula didn't bother me. I don't know why.
Oh, that was just a good story. It was, and that's like one of the first like super long movies I watched in the theater.
Right.
Yeah.
But man, I love when they first get to Transylvania there, and just so good.
I like the hashtag that Kelly threw out there. Jim's a wuss.
Yeah,
Right.
I am.
Oh,
I'm not a huge
oh,
horror person. But, you know, I
we'll go around here, Jim. Oh, go ahead. Talk
yeah.
first, and then.
Well, you know, the thing was back with C3. When C3 was going around, I was like, I joked and said, look, I will put up money if Justin Birch will send me some of his books, like that he's done, that has his lettering in it, and it have to be signed. So pretty much everything he sent me was horror, like The Devil That Wears My Face, you know, or Project Rise, which was really weird. I read the whole thing. I haven't finished this one yet, but you know, and then Something's Killing the Children, which I've already read plenty of. So I can read the comic. It's just harder with the movie. The movie gets.
Oh, you'll be okay. You're a big guy now. You'll make it.
Yeah, I'll make it.
You can always call me for a lifeline, and I'll talk you down.
Aw.
Gary, what were they doing?
You're out there trekking through all of the weird forest areas, metal detecting. That doesn't creep you out like one bit. That's where most of the horror movies take place.
Right. I know. I'm just, you know, and people have asked me, like, have you found any bones? Not human.
Long Legs, I saw that in the theater with my kid. That was just weird.
Yeah. I need to watch Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil was amazing.
Yeah, I gotta see that. That's on my to watch list. That was on the Low Grades list.
You will really like it. Late Night with the Devil is fantastic. It's just really good storytelling.
Yeah.
But all right, Jim, what's coming up for you, sir?
I have some books coming in that I'm gonna show off if they ever get here, and I'm going out Saturday, so I'm hoping to put a little something together to do an actual full video. Last few hunts have not been worthy of a full video, so I mean, I found cool stuff, but you know, it's just better just throw it up as a short because it's just not that much of it. So we'll see.
Didn't have to rustle any ghosts for their old coppers you found?
No. Found a skeleton. I keep finding skeleton keys, people. I don't know.
Those are cool. Yeah.
I think they're great, but I just can't believe they're not easy. Usually you don't find those lying around, but.
And that was a good movie too, Skeleton Key.
Yes, that was fun.
With a dark ending.
Yeah. I like those twists.
Yep. Nick Cage. Yeah. I love Nick Cage though.
It's just whacking.
Katie, what's coming up for you?
Besides like a million interviews that I have going on this month, I'm gonna be doing more late night rant contents with Kyle, and I will be doing more card paying streams and getting back to art. So go check all those whenever you see me. I'm streaming all the time right now, so yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Let me see. So next Thursday we have Actual Dracula doing his horror episode.
Oh, what? Let's go.
Yep. And then Tuesday we're gonna have back on the channel Mr. Bobby De La Ghetto.
Oh.
And he is doing what we're calling a mixed bag edition, where we don't know what he's going to show us, but he's a collector's collector. We're going to see all sorts of stuff from Bobby next Tuesday.
Man, that's amazing. Bobby and Brojo, you never know what's going to come out of their house.
Right?
They have like everything possible. Yeah.
And Jim, if you want to be on Tuesday, just let me know and I'll send you the link.
Aww.
But yeah, so we got some fun stuff. My April, filling that up now. But we got some first time guests coming up this month again. So it's always fun getting some first time guests on. After Drax horror episode, we'll probably get him back in April for an album episode. But then we have Nate from Holyak coming on March 18th. We have Austin Light back from American Dream on the 20th. Katie, if you want to be a part of that, let me know. Scotty Vaughn on the 25th doing 1011 erotica covers.
Ooh, nice.
So, and then we have Side Quest Comics on the 27th.
Oh, all good news.
Right. And then we're starting out April with a Mark's Toys episode from Mr. Mark Andrews.
Ooh.
And then Big Nasty Comics having his first episode on April 3rd. So
Very
we got some good stuff coming up, some fun stuff coming up. And he already knows what albums he's going to show. So I better schedule him in April because Drag's picking out stuff for months right now.
Listen, Drac has the weirdest taste in everything, and I love it. So I can't wait to see what he's going for. And if you guys don't know, I missed the rap battles, but go watch Pythons with him and Biggie Shack.
Right.
Go watch that. Or Muster Bros, or whatever you call that. Good times.
The epic rap battles, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Toastbuster. That's right. Toastbuster. Yeah.
And with that, guys, first I want to say thank you to my co-host, Jim, who is always a welcome addition to any show I have. Thank you very much, Jim. You know I appreciate you.
Yes,
and of course, we don't have a show without an awesome guest. Katie, you know it's always a pleasure to have you on the channel. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's always fun being here. One day I will find my actual comics. I'll come back.
He's been threatening that for years.
I know.
And of course, our awesome audience. Thank you guys for joining us tonight and being a part of the fun. We always love interacting with you. And don't let them bring up the ginger ring.
Oh my.
And of course, for all of you watching on the Rewind, go check out Katie's links in the description below. Go sub her up. Go follow her. You won't be sorry. Go follow Digger Jim. They both have their own kind of content, so it's not the same old. You'll enjoy them. And check us out next week with a couple new ones. And until next time, guys, you know how we like to end this thing. We're going to say, keep it casual. And I scrolled past my outro.